What's good everyone, it's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video and welcome to another video with the Google Gemini AI. So if you guys are not familiar, this AI actually is able to screen share with you and play Geoguessr along with you, giving you the answers. And I thought it'd be really interesting to pit it up against an up and coming young Geoguessr player who is in the top rank of the game. That is Sponge, TGS, Sponge the Gaming Sponge. How are you today, Spongy?
I'm doing good. I didn't think I was an up-and-coming young player, but I'll take it.
Absolutely. So you're around 1300 rated at the moment. That puts you around the bottom of the very top rank in the game, right? So what could you say about your level in general?
It's pretty inconsistent, but I think the bottom of champion is where players are finally starting to get good, but I'll miss a lot of locations. So I think I pit pretty well against an AI because they sort of do the same thing.
And it's definitely the case that you've got hundreds of hours in Geoguessr. You're quite an experienced player. You've been around for a long time, an Australia expert, all of that stuff.
Indeed, yeah. Too many games for my elo.
Yeah. So that is going to be interesting to see if an AI can beat someone who's legitimately an experienced player. That's what we're going to find out. I'm going to ask you to guess after the AI. AI gets as long as it wants to make the answer, and then you just guess straight after. And we'll hear also Sponge's thought process over on his side. So guys, I think it's time for me to hop out of the call with Sponge, hop into the call with Gemini, and Sponge, I'll talk to you after the duel, okay?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Good luck, have fun. Okay, so now we're on aistudio.google.com. We're going to show Gemini our screen. Hello, Gemini. We're going to be playing some Geoguessr today, and I want you to play against my friend Sponge and see if you can beat him in a 1 versus 1.
Okay, it looks like you're setting up a Geoguessr match. You want me to play against your friend Sponge in a 1 versus 1 game. I'm ready to play if that's what you want me to do.
Okay, so our objective is to guess closer than Sponge. We each have 6,000 health, and whoever loses all their health first is the loser. So let's see. This is the first image. Where do you think in the world this will be? Give me a specific place.
Okay. It looks like you're playing a game of Geoguessr, and you've started with the first round. Based on the storefront with Apotek written on it and the look of the architecture, I'd guess this is somewhere in Scandinavia, maybe Sweden.
Okay, given that you think this is Sweden, I'm gonna need an exact place.
Looking at the map and the town depicted in the image, I'd guess somewhere like the province of Uppland. How close am I?
Could you tell me where that province is relative to the whole country? I'm unfamiliar.
Uppland is located on the east coast of Sweden, just north of Stockholm.
Okay, so apparently Uppsala is called Uppland in English. I did not realize that. Let's guess and see if Sponge is going to be closer or if we're going to be closer.
What is that? German? Swedish pole? And no Europe strip. I would call this a regulation Sweden. Don't know what's with the language on the wall, but hey. Ooh, showtime. Yeah, this just seems like just a regulation Sweden round. Somewhere urban. Big, but not massive. Ooh.
So here we were 169 points closer than Sponge there.
Okay, it looks like you were closer than Sponge in the first round of Geoguessr, earning 169 more points. You now have 4,450 points compared to Sponge's 4,281.
Next round here, we have a bit of landscape going on. Could you tell me which state, province, whatever you think we're in so that we can get closer than Sponge?
This looks like a wide open area with a straight road and wheat fields. Based on this and the style of the road, I would guess this is somewhere in the Midwestern United States or maybe even the Canadian prairies, perhaps somewhere like Saskatchewan.
Okay, I'm going to place my marker in Saskatchewan. Is there a particular town or locality within Saskatchewan which I should guess?
Since it's a wide open area, and I'm guessing somewhere in Saskatchewan, I'll go with a central location like Saskatoon.
Okay, I'm gonna guess near Saskatoon here. Let's see where it is.
Classic Midwest or Iowa, Nebraska. I don't know, the middle of the US is a bit of a crapshoot. East-West Road. Maybe I just put it in Nebraska. Okay, Gemini's in. Oh, that looks alright. Could be that. Not really. Oh, bugger me.
Okay, the actual location was Edmonton, but Sponge guessed in Nebraska, so you were significantly closer.
Okay, it looks like you were closer than Sponge in the second round of Geoguessr. You guessed near Saskatoon, but you were much closer than Sponge, who guessed Nebraska.
That's true. Okay, next round here has loaded in. Can you tell me which part of the world you think this is?
Okay, this image looks like it's in a tropical or subtropical region with red soil and dense vegetation. I would guess this is somewhere in South America, perhaps in Brazil.
As usual, I want something more specific. Could you please give me a province or state which I should guess in?
Given the red soil and vegetation and the style of the road, I'd guess this is somewhere in the state of Minas Gerais in Brazil.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Minas Gerais. This one though, Gemini, I think you might be wrong. I think this is gonna be somewhere in Bolivia, maybe towards I'm not sure, the southern part of Bolivia here near Sucre or something like that.
Dude, this is a daunting location for a player like me, because it feels like it could be anywhere in South America. Brazil with the soil, maybe Bolivia. The play is looking rather generic. I'm scared of Bolivia. In fact, I might go Bolivia, in which case I'm scared of Brazil. Okay, that's fine.
And there we go, Sponge picking up big points here. Bolivia on Minas Gerais. As we heard, the AI did not respond to what I just said. So I believe the AI has just dropped out, as it sometimes does. So we'll load it back in here and prepare for the next round. But as a little aside here, it's a very even duel so far. I thought the AI might go Brazil there. The Bolivian coverage is just so distinctive, but to be fair, it does look a lot like Brazil. So let's get it back here. I think the AI will have an advantage over Sponge on a pure landscape guess like this one though. Can you tell me where this image is, specifically the province or canton or state here?
Based on the image, it looks like it might be somewhere in Europe, probably France or Germany. The landscape shows fields and a paved rural road, which are common in those regions.
Again, because we're placing down a specific marker onto the map where we think it is, I need you to tell me an exact province or something like that.
Based solely on the image, and considering the landscape, I'm gonna guess this is in the province of Luxembourg in Belgium. What do you think about that?
It seems like a reasonable guess based on the landscape, so let's guess there and see where Sponge is gonna go. If I had to guess myself here, I would say it's probably France, but I'm not entirely sure either.
Luxembourg? It could be a sneaky Luxembourg angle, I can't lie. Bit of wind power, a little bit hilly. I'd go Luxembourg here, maybe a bit of Belgium. 23, maybe West Germany instead. Maybe West Germany is actually the best place to guess in general, but I'll just go Luxembourg for fun. Ooh. Yeah, I want to go Luxembourg here. I feel Luxembourgish vibes, or West Germany. Gonna go big, or else you go home. Ooh, yeah, West Germany was right.
Look at that, it was Germany there, and Sponge guessed in Luxembourg, which made him slightly closer, but it was a very close one there.
All right, so the last location was in Germany, and it looks like Sponge was slightly closer, which is interesting. Now it's on to the next round, and this time it appears to be a view of a highway in a more arid area. Do you have any idea where that may be?
Well, I'm really looking for your answer here. Now, I want you to tell me the exact place, specifically the state that we might be in here, and I warn you that Sponge is one of the best players at Australia in the world, so you're gonna have to lock in here. I know you already know it's Australia anyway because of the eucalyptus trees, so that's no giveaway.
I see that this new image looks like a highway in Australia because of the eucalyptus trees. Based on that and the general look of the landscape, I would guess that this is in the state of New South Wales. Is that correct?
Yes, I like your guess. I think it might be New South Wales. Now, could you tell me maybe the nearest big town it would be near, or maybe the name of the road? Because New South Wales is a very big place and we want to be as close as possible.
Based on the map and the view in the image, it looks like you're somewhere on the Newell Highway, which runs through New South Wales. The closest big town appears to be the city of Dubbo. Would you say that's accurate?
Okay, so we're guessing the Newell Highway, which is the A39 here, near Dubbo. Let's see if that's correct. I personally think this might be the A32 or something like that. It's one of the ones that leads out of Sydney. No, I think it's the A31 leading down to Albury, which is also near where Sponge is from, so he might be closer here.
Oh, not good for the AI here. This being my neck of the woods and such. We'll look for the 5K. I hope the AI doesn't mind. I could see this being pretty close to Albury, but it's not that easy to say. Oh, it could be after the Holbrook? No, it's not there. Maybe one of these. Yeah, because they're a bit far apart, aren't they, really? It really felt like here, but the right angle doesn't work. I'm actually tempted to go here, but just got to find somewhere that's on a good angle. I'll just hedge it. Okay, was just there. Damn.
Well, it so happens that Sponge was closer and it was the M31. However, you did get New South Wales correct. Okay, here's the next image. Let's move forward from the last one and tell me where you think this one might be located. Specifically, the exact state or something like that.
Okay, looking at this image, I can see that it has a distinctly European feel with the green hills, trees, and the small buildings. Based on these cues and the look of the silos on the right, I think this image could be from somewhere in Austria. What do you think?
Well, I think that might be a good guess, but again, it's you who is making the decision, and I want a state or somewhere near a big town which I can place down on the map. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere which I can easily identify, which you have guessed, an exact point. AI broke. Okay, that's good.
This location seems to be in the vicinity of Slovenia. Would you like to try to guess the specific locality?
Yes, could you please just tell me which of the bigger towns it's going to be closest to? It doesn't have to be the exact place, just somewhere I can put my marker where it will be nearby to the correct answer.
The closest major city to the location in the image is likely Ljubljana, which is the capital of Slovenia.
Yeah, tricky one between Austria and Slovenia. Obviously, with the bollards being the same. Just going to guess in between the two of them, straight up.
I've put my marker down and guessed Ljubljana. Let's see where Sponge guessed to see who got more points. Oh, and it was actually in Austria.
So the correct location was near Vienna, in Austria. Would you like to play again?
Yes, here's the next image. This one's much more rural. Can you please tell me the exact state or territory which I should guess based on what you can see here?
Based on the landscape and the appearance of the road, I believe this image was taken in Hungary. Does that help you with your game?
Yes, and now could you tell me which major town I should guess near in Hungary? Because I don't know all the names of the provinces, so just tell me where to go.
The closest major city to that location in Hungary would be Budapest.
Okay, this could be a big round. Sponge might not know the country. You've gone for Hungary. I quite like the Hungarian guess. I was also considering Bulgaria though, but I think Hungary might be the best option indeed. So let's see.
Oh my god. I have no clue on this one actually. Maybe the US, maybe Argentina. The road, it looks really strange for the US, but I'm probably going to just go in. I could see Argentina very easily. There's nothing for me to go off of here. My weakness. Oh my god.
And there we go. It was Bulgaria. You've actually beaten Sponge, who has guessed the United States there. So you take the win.
Oh wow, it looks like you won. Congratulations on your victory.
Okay, there we go. That was Gemini's win against a champion-rated player. Let's go talk to Sponge to see how he thought the game went down. And then we might head into another one here, but let's see what Sponge thought of that one. GG, Sponge. What did you think of the game?
Yeah, GG's. I mean, it was a good game. That last round really puzzled me.
Was a toughie.
Gemini played pretty well.
Yeah, so the first one, that was a very standard Sweden. You both got the vibe. Next one, though, it was the Canada, which was a very tough round. I can definitely appreciate why you went US
Canada
there.
got me, man.
Yeah. The Bolivia. I knew the AI was going to get that wrong for some reason. It was the red soil.
Yeah, you can just tell.
Yeah. But so distinctive to Geoguessr players, but yeah, for an AI, not so easy. The New South Wales, obviously, I knew you were going to get the road there, but Gemini did not do a bad job there, I would say.
No, it was actually a nice get.
It said Austria initially, then it glitched, and I had to restart it, and then it said Slovenia on the Austrian one.
Ooh.
And
Interesting.
Of course, it said Hungary there. I thought Bulgaria myself, but I thought Hungary was also a good option.
Yeah.
And yeah, US is also I can see why you guessed that for sure.
Yeah, I must have been tweaking on that one because I thought Argentina as a second guess.
I can see that too, yeah. Shall we run it back once on the Australia map?
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking here because that's your area of expertise. Now we're really going to test it to see if it's...
Yeah, really put it against the test.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I like it.
Okay, well, Sponge, good luck on the Australia one. This one's for your dignity. I think it should be your win. We'll see.
If I lose, that is well played to Gemini. That's all I can say.
All right, good luck. Hi, Gemini. We're playing Geoguessr. You're going to have to guess the image and try and get closer than my friend Sponge, okay?
It sounds like you are playing Geoguessr, where you will try to guess locations in images better than your friend Sponge.
Exactly right. We're playing on the Australia only map, so it's only going to be places in Australia. And I want you to tell me to the nearest town where I should be guessing. So tell me the state and the nearest town, okay?
Sure. The state you're in is South Australia, and the nearest town is likely Peak.
Could you tell me where Peak is relative to the town of Clare, which is in the center of the screen right now?
Peak is located to the southeast of Clare on the map.
Dude, this is going to be embarrassing if I lose. I feel like the AI just doesn't have anything to go off. Wait, do I have anything to go off? Wait a second. It's getting in my head. I would just go to WA here. It's kind of free. I'm starting to wonder whether I've 5K'd actually. With the orange soil, it should be somewhere in WA. Holy crap. That's actually embarrassing. That's actually horrific. What a start.
Okay, there we go. You actually were closer than Sponge on the first one there. It was indeed South Australia.
Great job. It looks like you won the first round. Would you like to tell me about round 2?
Here we go. You can see the image here. Can you tell me which is the state and which larger town you expect it to be near? That's just so I can find where you want to put it on the map.
Okay, this looks like Western Australia, and I'd say the larger town you'd be near is probably Meekatharra.
Okay, I've put my marker down in Meekatharra. I think this one will be further south, but let's see where Sponge guesses.
This one should be a stronger. It's so free. Wait, is it free? The bot is actually in my head. Surely it's here. But like, what if it's in Victoria with the thin road? It's 50-50. Thin road east-west. Okay, all good. That's a relief. Whew.
It was near Dongara, and he did 2,000 points of damage to us.
It seems that Sponge was closer this round. Would you like to go on to the next round?
Absolutely. Here's the next round. Could you tell me which road specifically you think this one's going to be? Because it appears we're on a highway somewhere here.
This appears to be on the Stuart Highway in the Northern Territory of Australia.
Could you tell me which town it's likely to be near? For example, maybe Devonport, Elliot, Mataranka, Alice Springs. Where do you think?
I believe you're most likely near Alice Springs.
Oh my god. Sick of these rounds, man. Nah, this one's okay. This is 80 Mile Beach, give or take a few miles. Really recognizable to a human. So we're going just shy of northeast. I reckon we're just here, I suppose. We might see more trees if we were here, so maybe I just adjust it down the road a little bit. We could be at 80 Mile Beach itself, I suppose. But it's been a while since I got a location here, I'll be honest. So I'm just going to put it up more north where the road angle fits. Nice. Yeah, I knew the bot would struggle. I knew. GG.
I think it might be maybe towards Broome here, so this could be huge damage. And it is, and that actually might be enough there, because that is huge. It is. Sponge takes the comeback victory there. Oh my goodness, it looks like Sponge has gotten his revenge there, Gemini.
It seems that you lost to Sponge. You were playing Geoguessr. Would you like to play again, or do you want to try a different game?
Okay, interesting commentary there from Gemini, but Sponge gets the win after just 3 rounds. So let's go talk to him and congratulate him on his victory there. Spongy Wongy, well done there.
Yo, GG. I got really scared after that first round. That was a cook, man. That was orange soil. Oh, man.
That was definitely an impressive guess. I mean, I don't know, like, how the Gemini got that, but impressive stuff. Next 2 guesses, I mean, understandable on the WA. Maybe the Northern Territory guess was kind of bad. So,
yeah. I knew the bot wouldn't get 80 Mile Beach.
Yeah.
It's too human to recognize a road like that.
And the bot does not know car meta after all, which was also helpful there. But yeah, Spongy, I would say thank you so much for joining me. Maybe we will see another rematch on the world map. Maybe you can go for glory next time if this video is resonating with the viewers. Any last message to the people, Sponge?
The bot made some damn good guesses. Obviously a couple blunders. I would say I don't think it's a very good cheating tool. I don't think it's going to be very consistent. Takes a while too.
Yeah, it takes some time, that's right, to actually get the bot to spit out. And as Spongy says, you are not allowed to use this in duels, nor would it probably be very effective, but regardless, you're not allowed to use it, so do not, please. Okay, Sponge, thank you so much for being my guinea pig in this game.
No worries.
GG's.
GG's to Gemini.
Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till next time, and goodbye.